I mean, listen, if you're just getting diffed in like the actual aim duels, maybe the run gun would be the deciding factor in winning a round.
Get a little RNG for you.
Hopefully.
Play the game in your favor. Yikes.
Oh my gosh, cracks!
It's a blender. It's disaster.
Gun here.
Last time we saw that from him, it was with the Sheriff. Yesterday, today it's with the Bulldog.
But the outcome is the same.
Full control, my friend.
To half. He's actually going to try to hold it the whole way. Finally taken off. Time is short. Mr. Fallen falls. Mazzino with 4 on the round. CNED has to swing, lands a shot. Not able to land the second, but will he get the defuse? It got to half. King cannot get it there. The Red Bull clutch for Foot.
Once more, this time in a 3v4.
Different path. He doesn't go under 2. Are they going to be expecting it? Meanwhile, chaos on the site as each kill is traded. 1-on-1. Berlin in 1v2. He's been spotted.
No.
They know where he is, but he's gotten his one. Now the Cove on the swing. Berlin is close to it, and it's another clutch, another set of OT. They knew he was coming, and he still wins it. Berlin's gotten it to half. They have to check it 3/4 of the way, 80% now, and it's stopped. Finally, Lysor on the other side of the smoke. 20 HP, the spam not connecting. Patatek plays it beautifully. There is not enough time. He's gonna get the kill, but is he gonna get the defuse? Holy smokes, he did! Oh, I thought it was over. But the MasterCard thrifty for FPX to get on the board.
Finally! This time, Harbor to their advantage. Saw it work in one round in the very late stages of it. Ooh, Wuko, better for that trade against Berlin.
Boy, I thought he was gonna hit that shot.
He had it lined up.
I think this is pretty big for Heretics here. You take a look at their economy right now, it's pretty healthy. And if they can get through this while losing as little as possible, I mean, this is only going to make things considerably worse. The one thing, if you think about FPX and you're kind of concerned about their setup right now and the score is, their attack side is a treat to watch. It's so much fun to watch, so I think if there was to be an advantage somewhere, if we had to try to look for one, that's where it would be. As Wood is just eco-farming his way to 4, potentially 5, the ace on the other side, and a big lead for Heretics. Paper thin, I think it's only getting bigger.
Feels that way. Confident.
Messy there. They're going to be slow peeking mid by themselves. The first one falls. Yetujay with 56 HP now left in that 1v3 with Outlaw in hand still.
They found my wire.
And I like the way they're playing this. It's very disciplined. They're not swinging into him. They even drop the paranoia, but King's position given away. Pull between his eyes.
That was a nasty shot from Yetujay. Sitting at 4-0 already. Whoa!
He's gotten high ground, and he's gotten it down to 1. Calm has to pull this off on his own. He can also just be patient with it. He's got to take the fight! And he lands that shot, the Red Bull clutch for Foot. What a start!
It's disaster!
Get the spike down. And now Beckon the challenge from Foot. Aspas on the hold, the Stinger is there, it will connect. And they've got the pit. Now finding cover in its confines. And come for 2. Calm with the frenzy at that distance. Somehow manages to get his 1, but they got the Seekers. And that should be a perfect counter to the pit. All of the investment there. King, a 1v2, lands it down to 1. Mr. Fallen there, he's got a challenge. Tries to land the knife. The defuse comes through. Foot get to 11.
All signs led to left.
Come back to send rotations back A, but nobody's moving.
Doug is literally waving his arms, folks.
They've got to get back here.
I agree.
13 seconds left, and Autumn's ahead of it. He doesn't wait for his teammates. So now it's a 2v4. Patatek has his ult online. Rien's is weak, sure, but FPX have no choice. I know that homework shows that they don't like to. They have the tools for it here.
Exactly.
Autumn is playing really far up, though. Further up than I expected, but he's able to punish. Almost lands a spam onto the pit. Tucks inside of it. A little friendly fire, not connecting, but that's it. The pit's down. Benji Fishy in a 1v5 gets it down.
No
Trying to res. The timing window has been given. Patatek back online. Benji falls. Patatek has to do it on his own. A second lease at life. Can he capitalize on the opportunity? No.
B. Lev still just need to hold strong here, though.
30 seconds left.
Footer doing their best to conceal what they're trying to do.
Oh, footsteps heard. Tex made noise, acting like he jumped into heaven. He sneaks back into the front knee smoke. What is that?
Calm not able to land the shots. It seemed like it was going to be some of the easiest kills, but those are often the hardest. Barring an ace, back. He's got one smoke and an updraft to play around. Mizzino also has a smoke, but he has no idea where CNED is coming from, and he's so quiet, so patient, but he's not looking the right way. Snaps onto Mizzino anyway. CNED gets foot to 5.
Mizzino had a really good chance into this round to close that out, but the run and gun of CNED was just too strong, and that HP was the deciding factor. If he has even a little bit, an inch more of HP, he surely gets that kill.
I want to see the last one again because it looked like he had swung out wide enough.
An incredibly rough map, and they're right back into it. I mean, again, these Outlaws, if you could keep them through the bonus, then your opponent's just even more in trouble. Insane.
Shots not settling. They did lose life,
Did good.
but they have Outlaw in hand still.
They found my wire.
And I like the way they're playing this. It's very disciplined.
30
They're not
seconds
swinging
left.
into him. They even drop the paranoia, but King's position given away full between his eyes.
That was a nasty shot from Yeruje. Sitting at 4-0 already. Whoa!
He's gotten high ground, and he's gotten it down to 1. Calm has to pull this off on his own. He can also just be patient with it. He's got to take the fight! And he lands that shot, the Red Bull clutch for foot. What a start!
It's disaster for Lev. They had the round won, but they were too eager to keep going for kills in mid. And the Outlaw could be so strong. I mean, this
Trying to punish there. Meanwhile, on the opposite side of the map, who will fall? Oh, no.
Ion?
Well,
he completely ignored it and went
Well.
to grab his util.
you know,
Spike down. C.
sometimes the real victories are the knife kills we get along the way. That's what I always say.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it all the time from you.
And you've got to deal with Pinchy Fish, who's on the flank. His timing is perfect. The first shot delivered. The second, devastating. Everything going the way of Heretics there.
Oh my.
And now Cosmic Divide, invested C, the rotate back B, FPX are back to their antics. Pushing the smoke, but they pass each other like two ships in the night. Patatek back on the swing. Boo falls. Patatek dies too. It's a disaster.
How does this happen? I thought that showstopper was going to be
On the other side, but enough to make you think twice about it. Down to 54 HP. The snap on Wood is perfect, and he's the one that's got to go down. He was a terror in the previous map, and it seems like life is taking over where Woot left off. A massive start for FPX. He's got 4, and at this point, you got to go for it.
They want it. Might not get it, though. Who is going the other way? Autumn gonna clean it up, but oh me, oh my. That's a good way to start things off. That's a good way to get that sunset out of your memory, to wipe the slate clean, to reset. And life doesn't get much better than this. 3 headshots with the Sheriff. That third one is nasty.
3 bullets, 3 kills. And it was perfect.
Something they couldn't do on some.
They're just calling his bluff.
Yep.
10 seconds.
They're calling his bluff.
Oh no.
He's going in for the fight.
No.
He has 1. And now the Cove, he should have enough time to plant. Does Boot challenge? Does he swing? Yes, he does. He's up in his face, and that's enough to stop the plant. An instant classic. Heretics survive. And it's heartbreaking. An ace on the cards cannot convert, but it's gotten it down to a 1v1. This is messier than it should be. Cena tries to stay alive, and Calm wins the round. What in the world was that? Plays.
That is true, but it could give Lev the info required to just figure out systematically where CNET is playing.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, this cam will be the cue as well.
Oh, he's repositioning. You would think he's tucked back main, but he's playing tight, he's playing close. Seeing it in 1v2 to keep the game perfect. Cannot. Aspas will get Leviathan there first.
And they needed to make a mark. They needed to make a dent.
Who are to find some good flashes on the way in and set up Berlin and Ayong. And Ayong immediately swinging out to the other side, clearing players so well. And even with the nano going too far, time had been bought. Insane.
Riens was a legend in that round. Him playing back jail, the shocks, tucking, just realizing he cannot take the fight. He has to stay alive.
It's ridiculous sight. No way.
What?
There's no way.
Here it is from his POV.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I guess the only thing Mr. Fall can do there is maybe hit the aim lab before.
Next are back to their antics, pushing the smoke, but they pass each other like two ships in the night.